Hello, hello. How is everyone? How's everyone doing? How's everyone's Thursday going? Yeah. Yeah, it's Thursday. I forgot what day it was. But Eyes, hello, hello. Bunny, hello. Vivi, hello. Palm, hello. Spicy vending machine, hello, hello. How are you guys? Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you, thank you. How are you guys? Oh. No, it's Monday. Okay, not gonna lie, every time I stream, I have to like remember what day it is. You assume that I would remember since I have to make like the waiting room and everything the same day, but I still forget. So I'm like, I have to like triple check again. But yeah, no, hopefully you guys had a wonderful week so far. It's been interesting week for me in general. Like we got a lot of snow this week. I thought it was gonna be done. And then it's like, nope, Mother Nature decided to give us more snow. How are you, Ash? I'm doing really good. I had a really good birthday yesterday. Just had like dinner with family. Had a yummy cake. Again with the weather. No, but then that's the thing. I thought, you know how they say that around the beginning of April, you get like rain and you know the plants are supposed to grow. Like usually by this time our snow is like gone, or like even if we do have snow, it's like snow from like a couple weeks ago and it's still there. But then no, we got like a lot of snow this week. I think we got about, I want to say 2-3 feet of snow, which was crazy. Spicy vending machine, thank you for the donation. Thank you. Happy day of birth. Thank you. Thank you. Who said that? I don't know. Don't they do the like the what's it called? Like the April shower brings May flowers or whatever. Isn't that a thing? Someone's lying to you. They may be. I don't know. Living in Canada makes me like question like the weather in general. Like, am I supposed to be having like snow right now? Is it supposed to be sunny? Who knows? Crow, hello, how are you? What 3 feet? I need in centimeters. I don't, okay. Canada, we do a little bit of each. I don't know what it is in like centimeters right now. How much is that? I don't know. You gotta do the conversion yourself, Palm. My brain is too small to do conversions right now. All right, good night. What did you say? Yeah, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, have a wonderful good night and an amazing Friday for you. Jesus, hello, how are you? I don't do it myself. Yeah, I don't. In all honesty, how many centimeters are in a foot? I don't know. How many centimeters are in like 12 inches? I don't know. I have no idea. 3 feet, that's like a whole 3 steps or something. Yeah, we got like about 3 feet of snow within like the last 3-4 days. Don't forget there's international viewers. I know. I'm sorry. You just gotta pull up poor Google or ask oh, what is it, Siri to convert it for you. A foot is 30 something centimeters. Oh, is it? Is it? I guess. You know what? I can also just pull up Google. I was just too lazy. Fine. 1 foot in centimeters. Yeah. So yeah, about like 30.5 centimeters. Oh, that's a lot then. Yeah, that's like 90-ish centimeters of snow. You're not sorry. You don't care. No, I'm just saying. Conversions. I hate conversions in general. Is what I meant. Whoever that's based on gigantic feet. Wait, how big is like like if your foot size is like 11? How big is that? Now I'm curious. You know how, like, what is it? I think Taylor Swift has like 11 size foot, right? How big is that? Foot size chart. I'm like curious now. In inches. Lily, hello, how are you? Thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you. Oh. Women's 11 generally corresponds to foot length, approximately 10 inches. Oh, that's big. That's a big foot. Anyways, sidetracked. But yeah, that's a big foot. No wonder they can't find shoes. Okay. Getting distracted. What do you get for your birthday? I got money. My siblings gave me money because I didn't know what I wanted. So now I'm a couple $100 richer. So that's a good thing. But yeah, nothing else. They just gave me money. I'm like, just give me that so I can figure out what I want afterwards. I did get a cake though. Me and my sister got a cake. Which one's the picture? This one. Yeah, it's a really yummy cake. It was a green tea yuzu cake. Oh, yeah, that was yummy. So we ate that. I have some leftovers. I'll probably eat later tonight. Not right now though. I don't want to be munching on a cake while I'm trying to chat with you guys. Sounds like it was really good. Definitely. The kids didn't really like it because the green tea was pretty like bitter. The matcha was kind of bitter for them, but I enjoyed it. So there was more for me in the end. That's all that matters. Has Room Factory money? It is. So I got more money to spend on games, which is good. At the same time, there's not any other cool games coming out soon. I don't think there's any other ones. Room Factory is one that I want. I haven't seen anything new. And then Switch 2 is too expensive, so I'm not gonna be buying one anytime soon when it comes out. Nice. When you sending me that money? Nah. When are you sending me money, Jesus? I think that's the question I want to ask you. Where's my money? Not gonna lie, I thought it was pistachio. It could probably be pistachio too. But no, it was green tea. Really good though. Should I tell them that life's bitter? Don't worry, they just got the big slab of chocolate on the top, so they gotta enjoy something out of the cake. You're forgetting Mario Kart? Yeah, Mario Kart like 9 looks really cool and looks really fun, but I don't want to fork out like, how much is the Switch 2 in Canadian dollars? I think it was like 650 or something, which I'm like, that's a bit expensive. And then it's like the games are probably gonna be like what, $100. And I was like, I don't know. You need money to work overtime? But why? Nobody wants to work overtime. I don't want to work overtime. I hardly survive normal hours. That's the question. The real question is, when are you sending me the money? Nothing. Hello, how are you? I hope you enjoyed your birthday. Yeah, I had a great time. It was just basically me just stuffing my face with food. My mom made a lot of food, so that's all I was doing. Can you create money in your lab? Oh my god, if only I can like grow some gold and sell it, we'll be like rich. I'll send you a couple like slabs of gold, Lily, if that ever happens. If only. Unless you're talking about another way of making money in a lab, like Breaking Bad style. You know, we can try that too. Yeah, called Breaking Bad. Crashing the economy. Yeah, why not? You know, it's already crashing right now. Why not make it even worse? No, I meant the gold slab. What? You don't want the other one, Lily? Yeah, that would probably be bad. I don't want the FBI knocking at your door. Wish alchemy worked. You just have to try harder, Jesus. You know? You just gotta try harder. See, we probably didn't think that we can make diamonds in a lab. Look where we are now. We can make diamonds. Why can't we make gold? Can't be that hard. She said it's a skill issue. It is. You know, you're not trying hard enough. You're not, you know, going above and beyond. Throw a bunch of rocks together and get gold. Yeah. You know, that's how like the cavemen got like fire. We can probably do that and we'll get some gold somehow. It's not the FBI, it's the D. No, but what if it's both of them? You know? We'll have like a whole party. Why not, right? I already decided to study the boring cousin chemistry. Shogun, hello, how are you? Happy birthday, thank you. How are you doing, Shogun? Hopefully you're doing well. All right, next time, I'll go to the lab. I'm gonna throw a little plus ultra on the reaction and see if I get gold. Yeah, tell me if you do. If you do, send me the biggest piece. You get the smaller one, I get the bigger one. Because I gave you the idea, you know? I gotta get my commission out of it. You know? It was a collaborative effort. You did most of the hard work, but I gave you the idea. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They see the cake and ask for a slice, forgetting why they're here. Yeah, you know, it's like, oh, welcome to my birthday party. Here, have a piece of cake. You can take one on the way out too. Don't mind, like, you know, my chemistry set in the background. It's just, you know, props. Don't worry about it. You ain't getting nothing? Wow. Matter of fact, send me your birthday, buddy. Wow, what is this? What is this, a shakedown? I'm just asking for my, like, you know, my portion of like this stuff, and instead of that you're taking everything I got. I see how it is. Oh, I'm studying for my college entrance exam. Oh, good luck. Yeah, entrance exams are always really stressful. But study real hard. Hopefully don't get too stressed about it though. Anything else happen in the party? Not much. Cause I only went to my parents' house for it. So most of it was kind of, yeah, just eating a whole bunch of food. Oh, my nephew called me old. I guess that's one thing. I think we were like cutting the cake or something, and he just straight up said, "Wow, you're old." I'm like, "Wow, child, thanks." I don't know where it came from. He ain't wrong, but you know, you just don't straight up tell someone that they're old on their birthday, you know? And you know, he said it straight to me and not to my sister. My sister is way older than me. I'm like, wow, child. Out of all of us, you should at least call her the grandma and me the, like, you know, the aunt. Because I'm like way younger. But no, he just straight up looked at me and was like, you're old. I'm like, wow, thanks, child. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna be old too. Give it a couple years. But yeah. That was basically it. Getting called old by my nephew. My niece was just like doing her own thing. She didn't even care about me. She's like, it's your birthday? Yeah, but what about me, auntie? What about me? I'm like, wow. Everybody's so self-centered. Oliver, hello, how are you? You don't want his ass whooped, that's why. Probably. He's probably, he picks his battles. He looks at both of us and like, which one can I get away with calling them, like, you know, an old fart? I guess it's you. I'll be old in a few years, but you'll be even older. I know. I feel like if I actually said that to him, then he'll be like, yeah, but yeah, you're older. Kids are pretty good at, like, you know, having a really witty reaction and, like, you know, what is it thing when you call them out on stuff. Good. How are you? I just bought more loose leaf tea today. Oh, what kind of tea did you get? Like a green tea, a black tea? Tea is nice. I want to get some new tea too, but I don't know where to get it. Like loose leaf. I don't think there's like any what is it? Local sellers for tea. I just have to go to like a supermarket and buy like tea bags. But I'm doing good. You can't even say anything cause you say you also do that. Kids can be too clever for their own good. They are. Sometimes I'm shocked at what they tell me. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, this is fine. I can say this and be okay. And then they throw a curveball at me. And like, but you said this before. I'm like, no, I didn't. They're really good at remembering things that I say, like, you know, 4 days ago, and they come back and like throw it in my face. It's like, but you said this is okay to do this today. I'm like, no. That was me 3 days ago. It's not the same now. Maybe he learned to pick his battles from you. Maybe, you know, kids are learning. I don't know if you should learn from me though. I'm not the best role model when it comes to this stuff. I have a feeling he'll probably get in more trouble if he follows what I do. You know? Do what I say, not what I do. You'll live longer that way. Do I want to talk about anything about the Switch in general? I think overall, it's like the new Switch looks pretty cool with like the higher refresh rates and stuff. But it's like there's really... the stupid mouse control thing looks really stupid on it though. That's all I have to say about it. But yeah, besides the price, everything else looks okay. I'll wait for Switch 3. When is that gonna come out? By that time, it won't even be called the Switch. I feel like it'll be called something else afterwards. Who wants a girl failure as a role model? Hey. I take offense to that. I'm not a girl failure. I have my moments, but most of the time I'm not that. I would hope. I'm keeping my OLED. Yeah, like I would assume that instead of it being like LCD, they would switch it to OLED, but I guess, you know, they gotta cut some corners. Because if they put an OLED, it's gonna be even more money. Space Rude, hello, how are you? Happy birthday, thank you. How are you doing? Nintendo flip phone? Will they ever do that? I feel like the DS was technically a flip phone in that sense, you know? Like a clamshell design. Switch 2 is great in my opinion, but the game pricing specifically is what brings it all down. Yeah, I think in general, like it looked good and all, but then the price totally threw me off. I'm like, yeah, no, not buying it. Like if their price was a little bit cheaper, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll totally buy this. But with how it is now, I'm like, I think you are a girl failure? Wow, I see how it is. Name one time I'm a girl failure, Jesus. I feel like I need proof of this. Most of being like scatterbrained, I feel like that's not really girl failure, is it? It's just I forget. If nothing else, it'll be nice to play old Switch games on Switch 2. Yeah, I like how it's backward compatible like that. So then at least if you do decide to buy the newest one, you can play all your old games. If Monolith drops upgrades for the Xenoblade games, I might cry. Yeah. Like, I'm actually curious because it looks like for Zelda it looked really nice. So if they ever do drop it, yeah, it'll be really pretty. Will I fork out the money for it? Who knows? Oh, I got 2 black teas. One called Nepal Gold, and the other is called San Diego Breakfast. Black teas are really good too. I don't drink a lot of black tea because sometimes it's a bit too strong, but they're nice for when you're eating something really sweet because it kind of, the bitterness of it kind of cuts the sweetness. I'll probably be fine with the price once Astra sends me her birthday money, aka soon. Yeah, totally. I'll message you, be like, hey, I sent you the money. You don't see it? Ah, too bad. It must have got lost in the mail. Well, yeah, can't help it. The damn post office people just can't get your address right. That's not girl failure, just yeah, see? I feel like I don't have that many girl failure moments, hopefully. Crocodile, yeah. Yeah, my goldfish of the brain forgets what I said like 2 seconds ago. You know? That's also a good excuse when, you know, I'm like, I do something wrong. I'm like, what? What did I do? I don't remember it. You know? Nice excuse for when I screw up on things. You won't work overtime for Switch 2? No. I'm the type where like when like 4 o'clock hits or 4:30 hits, I'm gone. You know, I'm like, if I'm in the middle of an email, I'm gonna turn off my computer. I'll send the email tomorrow. You know, as like I don't get paid for any of this. 4:30? Yeah, it depends on the day. Depends on if I actually came in a little bit later, then I have to leave a little bit later, kind of thing. What your salary are you? No, I'm not. I'm hourly, but still, I don't want to stay there longer than I need to. Begrudgingly, if my boss tells me I have to stay because I have to finish this one sample, then I'll be like, fine, I will. Right when the sample is done, I'm gone. I'm out the door. Do you get in really early? Sometimes. Usually I try to get in a little bit earlier, but then some days I'm like, because some days in the week I'm like, I get in a little later, but they're usually within like 2 hours in between. So some days I'm like in at work at like 7-ish. Some days it's like 9, depending. But yeah. Only got 100 Canadian or 85 USD. Your Honor, I forget. Basically, that's my excuse for everything. You know how some people plead the fifth and no comment? Mine is, I forget. But overtime sucks. I don't like doing overtime. If I really have to, I will. But most of the times, like, no. But right when summer hits, that's when I usually have to do a little bit more overtime, because that's when we're like super busy. So, not looking forward to that. But it is what it is, I guess. Should I come home to her other job though? I know, right? If only my other job paid me a little bit more. YouTube needs to work on that. How much did you get for your birthday? Let's see. It was about maybe $500, I think. I didn't really check. They kind of e-transferred me the money, and then my parents kind of gave me some money. I didn't count it, but I think it's around there. And I will not use it for the Switch 2. If that's what you're telling me. Because the Switch 2 means I still gotta fork out like a $200. 500 Canadians too. Basically, with the economy right now, basically the Canadian dollars are like monopoly dollars. Man, you just throw it around. It's just colorful, you know, paperweights. Not even paperweight. Colorful things to just stick on the wall at this rate. Wilfred, hello, how are you? You don't like money? I do like money, but I don't want to work overtime for it. You know, I'm just like, I'm already there for like 8 hours. I don't want to be there for like 2 seconds more. And no, just kidding. Yeah, no, right now it's really bad. It's kind of ridiculous how bad like the economy is right now. I'm like too scared to look at things online now, especially if they're coming from the US or it actually has to ship from the US. I'm like, no, can't buy it. Nothing is worth the stress of work. That is true too. Like even for mine, it's not as bad because I don't have to really talk to people. It just takes a lot of time. You know, some people are like, oh yeah, I just have to finish like this one paperwork, and I'll be like, what, maybe like 20 minutes and then you're done. But then if I have to work overtime, it has to at least be like 2-ish hours, because running tests and stuff, it's like, and then you have to worry if it's like, if the test is like incorrect, and then you have to run it again. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I just want to go home. I personally don't think I'm worth that stress. I can't believe the news about the island of penguins getting tariffed. Wait, there's an island getting tariffed that only have penguins on it? Wait, what? I didn't really look into it. I had to work overtime today, and when I got home I was exhausted, even if it wasn't physically demanding. Yeah, I think it's just mentally in general, because you're just like trying to get it all done and also like communicate with people. Yeah, you're just totally drained. I feel you, Lily. Like I feel like every time even just normal work, like when I come home from like a normal 8-hour shift, I'm like, I just want to lay down and sleep. I don't want to do anything. I feel you. I do overtime to increase my vacation time. Working a full shift gives me 10 minutes of vacation time. But don't you get paid vacation? Isn't that part of like your a full-time job? Don't you get mandatory at least like a week vacation? Isn't that a thing? Is it not a thing? Yeah, the penguins know what they did. Okay, in most places that is a thing. Ah, okay. Because I was so confused. I'm like, because every single job that I ever had that I'm full-time, we at least, yeah, we get paid vacation and like sick days and stuff. I was like so confused. I'm like, what do you mean? You have to work overtime to make up for it? An island I think near Australia apparently got like a 10% tariff by the US, but the population there is 0. Except for penguins and I guess some other stuff. Oh. Dang. What are these penguins sending over? I think that is the question. What are these penguins sending over that they need to be tariffed for? Herd Island and McDonald Island is a penguin terrorist. Oh, wait. Did no one do a background check of the extra islands? That, you know, shouldn't they make sure that there's actually people on it? But who knows? Right now, the world is like on fire. Remember, I'm not kidding. I know, but then I feel like I think that's also another thing is that I'm so like I don't really have a lot of people like friends that are not in Canada. So some of the things that I think is normal is not normal for a lot of people. So maybe I gotta talk to other people more often. But at the same time, I don't have the opportunity to, because I don't work in a field where I talk to a lot of international people. I'm just in my own little Canadian bubble. You're asking this administration do too much. That's not how well, you know what I mean, like extra research into like where you decide you're gonna put things. I don't know how the government works. You would assume that they would do extra, like, you know, research on it. I mean, they couldn't communicate with anyone there except maybe the penguins. Just start having what is it, like a penguin translator? Just put like a collar kind of thing on a penguin, the chief penguin, and have a communication with them. I think what you described applies to most salary full-time positions, though. Even in America, so okay. Yeah, because I know that it's a little bit different in the US for some some things, like definitely like maternity leave and stuff you guys don't really have. But then I wasn't sure if that was also another thing. I see, I see. Maybe the penguins of Madagascar. The song of the US. Just existing is like, no, I don't like how you're looking at me, or I just don't like how you look kind of vibe. Am I just been throwing darts at a wheel to decide the tariffs? You'll never know. That is also true, but who knows? Governments in general are interesting things, because even in Canada right now we're having like we're having an election soon, I think. So that's gonna be interesting. Right now everybody's just, you know, fighting over it. I don't even know who's running. I should probably look into that. I'm like the worst citizen. I'm like, I don't know who's running. You know, people are just putting out signs. People are just calling me, asking me who I'm gonna vote for. I'm like, I don't even know who the candidates are. You can tell me like his name is like, I don't know, Steve Rogers or whatever. I'll be like, okay, yeah, sure, he can be it. The world's burning anyways. Can't get any worse. Actually, it also depends on if you work in the public and private sector. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're in like if you work for the government, you probably get better benefits, hopefully. Well, I'm hoping you do. Just join the EU already. I don't think I have a say in it. Whoever's running right now can tell me. Astra, please. I'm sorry. I literally don't know anything right now. Politics right now is like, it goes over my head. Honestly, that's how we got the we did in office. But that's also another thing I find really weird about like the American like party leaders, and yeah, I guess you can call them party leaders, because each of your leaders that are running for president is like they just run for it. While in Canada, like the party picks the leader. So you're hoping that the party knows what they're doing and they will pick a leader that knows politics. So it kind of threw me off when I was actually kind of like reading up on how American presidents are chosen. It's like they just run for it. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. You can Captain America as your president? I don't think that's how it works. Our prime ministers are chosen by the party that wins. So whoever wins in the end. It's always between the two bigger parties anyways. Like no one's gonna vote for the Green Party. We have a Green Party that's like tree huggers. They never win. That's all I can say is they never win. They're just in the back. McDumbledore as your prime minister. Didn't Dumbledore die though? We're gonna put a dead guy as our prime minister? That you know, how bad can that be? You know? To get decisions from him, we have to bring out the what is it, the Ouija board and do a seance. It's like, should we put this law through, yes or no? Half of our politicians have one foot in the grave anyways. We're almost dead. They're like 80. Yeah, I don't understand. For like the US to be like president, you have to be over like what was the age? like 65 or something. I feel like that's senior. I don't think it's that old. But like by the time you run for president, you're literally, yeah, almost dead. Oh, I think it's over 40. Yeah, that's a bit, don't you think that that's a little bit too old? Oh, it's minimum 35. Oh, okay. Maybe that's not as bad. But maybe because every time there's a new not prime minister, new president, they're always really old. So I always thought that, you know, the minimum age was like 60. I'm like, why are all you guys so old? Like you guys, I know like running office is only 4 years. Or are you gonna be able to survive the 4 years? It's funny that we're talking about politics when I know nothing of it. So this is an interesting conversation we're having. Minimum age gets higher every president. Sula, hello, how are you? Talking about politics right after your birthday even. I know. We're that type of family. We're that type of community, you know? No matter what, it's always like a political, you know, issues at the dinner table. But yeah, like my birthday was pretty chill. What else? Oh, I did have lunch with my bestie on Sunday, so that was fun. We talked a lot. She was basically giving me all the gossip of like what's happening with all like the people in my friend group that I never talk to. It's more like her friends now. But that was nice. I got to learn about, you know, all these like dramatic things from all these people that I haven't talked to in like the last 10 years. That's sad. What do you mean what's sad? And what is sad? My low-key birthday? Frost, hello. How are you? Welcome. But yeah, basically caught up with my bestie. I haven't talked to her in a little bit, so that was nice. She was filling me in about her normie life, about what she's doing, and then I tried to be as normal as I could. When she's like, yeah, well, like, what are you doing like your free time? I'm like, yeah, you know, the normal stuff. Watch YouTube and, you know, crochet like a granny. But yeah, it was nice. You don't care about your old friends' dark side? No, it's more of like they're like friends from high school and like the first year of university. So it's like, yeah, like I don't really talk to them because we're really different. Like when we were in school, I guess we have more things to talk about. But afterwards, when you're out of school and you don't see each other, we just kind of all go our separate ways. So it is what it is. Watch YouTube, feed YouTube. I know. And then yeah, my bestie's like, oh yeah, what have you been watching on YouTube? And I'm like, you know, the typical stuff, you know, commentators, people who talk about stuff. Yeah, it was interesting. Your nephew was on to something, maybe. I haven't been on this channel for so long that you already have 1K. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. Jagger, hello, hello. How are you? Happy birthday. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? Oh, at least you got your BFF. Yeah, my BFF is the one that usually calls me first. And then, yeah, we catch up. She's the one that, yeah. She's the typical one that calls me up or like messages me most of the time. Or like random things. She just randomly messages me, asks me things. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just here. I don't know. I'm like the worst with like catching up with people or like, you know, being up to date with people. It's just, yeah. I'm the worst. That's all I can say. But it's a nice thing because my best friend knows that. So she's just like, hey, just, you know, messaging you. We haven't talked for like a month. I'm like, hey. Of course she'll call you. Like you'll even call her. Yeah, no, she's the one who always messages me randomly. Sometimes I'll like message her and it's like, oh yeah, do you want to go to like this thing? And she'll be like yes or no. But that's really like rare because most of the time she's the one who like tells me, yeah, there's this thing going on. Do you want to go? I'm like, yeah, sure. Because half the times like, I just enjoy being at home and she knows that. But she's also like, you need to go out sometimes. You can't just stay at home and be a potato. I'm like, but I like being a potato. You know? I'm alright. Did you see the direct first week? I did see it. It was interesting. I was hoping more of more first party titles though. There was a lot of third party titles for the Switch too, which was nice, but then most of them like I don't really care much about them. I see Sunday you're playing Chrono. Yeah, we're almost getting close to the end. So I'm gonna try to play that for the next couple of weeks to try to finish it, and then we'll start playing Atelier, hopefully. And you're on the 8th part of Wisdom. Yeah, we actually finished Wisdom. Echoes of Wisdom. We just finished it, so that was also a nice game. It helps when you found another potato to be with too. I know, right? You just need someone who knows you that well and are okay with being a potato with you, you know? Just 2 couch potatoes is perfect. Potatoes go bad over time. Yeah, but it takes longer. Think about it. Potatoes take longer to go bad. Also, when they start getting the stupid little, what are they called? The eyes or whatever? You can throw it outside and it'll create a new potato plant. They're so versatile, you know? I missed a lot. Like a lot. Yeah, no, but it's okay though, you know. Everybody has a busy life kind of thing. I'm glad you're able to like, you know, drop by when you can. Finish? Yeah, we got all of the echoes in it. So I will say that we are done. We didn't do all of like the mini quests, but it's okay. Mini quests, who needs them? You need some fresh air? I do get fresh air though. You know, when I wake up and go to work, I go walk outside, fresh air. That's all I need. I don't need any more. So real. I know, right? I don't need any more of that. Like you're already asking too much of me. I already have to wake up early, go to work, and then come home. And like driving home after work is also a pain in the butt. Like if I can just lay on my couch and just be there and get paid, perfect. But too bad. Life doesn't want to pay me for just sitting here and doing nothing. I haven't been able to play pretty much any exam like extra. Oh no, have you been that busy? Jesus? Or have you been like sidetracked with another game? The eyes? Yeah, I don't know what they're called when they start like sprouting the little whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. I thought they were called eyes. Maybe they're not. Make them into fries? But when they start sprouting those things, apparently you can't eat it. Quote unquote, you apparently can't eat it because apparently it's poisonous, but I don't know. Will I ever try eating it? No, because I do not want to die. You can try eating it for me and tell me if you survived or not. You know, an experiment. I haven't even gotten the game either. Which game, Frost? I'm like kind of a little bit behind chat, so sometimes if I don't know what you're talking about, it's like I'm just slow. I do apologize. Nai, hello, happy birthday. Thank you. How are you, Nai? Oh, welcome to adulthood. I know. Being an adult sucks. So many things I have to pay for. Can't just like exist and be there. It's always the commute time that's draining. Yeah, and it's not that far for me. Like it's like probably like what? On a good day, it's like 30 minutes. On a bad day, it's like 45 to an hour, depending on traffic. But like, it's like, sucks. Oh yeah, both class and homework. I see. But yeah, you get, the weekend. Who needs sleep on the weekend? Wake up early, play until like 4 o'clock the next day. Rinse and repeat for 2 days. Sleep is for the week on the weekends. You can sleep on the weekdays. Oh, I gotta go to sleep for school in the morning. Bye, Astra, and bye. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Frost. Have a wonderful good night. An amazing Friday. If I live past 90, I'll try it. But what if when you live past 90 and you try it and it's not actually the potato that kills you? You know? What if it's like just old age? It's actually funny. I had this conversation with my parents once. Because I guess it's like more of a superstition that you can't eat some things with other stuff because then it'll kill you. What was it? I think my mom was talking about how it's mangosteens and sugar is what she said. It's either that or like durian and like Coca-Cola. I don't remember what she said. But yeah, she's like, oh yeah, don't eat that because you'll die. I'm like, well, what if, how do you know though? You haven't tried it. Like, what if I do that right now? And then she literally like, she freaked out on me. And she's like, no, why would you do this? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but mom, when you think about it, if you eat them separately, they both go into your stomach and they mix anyways. So is it really, are you really gonna die if you like mix them together before you eat it? You know? Like I was trying to explain it to her and she's like, no, don't do it. Don't be stupid. I'm like, wow. Okay, mom. You test it out, let me know how it goes. Yeah, I don't remember what she was talking about. I don't remember what combination she was saying. You mean like Mentos and Coke? I don't know what it was. It wasn't anything like, yeah, it wasn't Mentos and Coke, but it was like some like fruit and something else. I don't remember. But she was going on a whole tangent because she was watching a YouTube video and they said that you shouldn't eat it. I'm like, Mom, you know YouTube lies, right? And she's like, no. How would it lie? It's on the internet. I'm like, yeah, that's the reason. It's on the internet. It's a lie. I think it's like every time my parents tell me things, I have to ask them where they got the information from. Because most of the time it's not a good source, but they're still like, no, it's there, they must be right. I'm like, no, Mom, Dad, no. Yeah, should I tell you about my— oh, did you watch the Minecraft movie? How was it? Was it something that, you know, is worth going to the theater for? I guess that is the question. Only thing is that I have one homework due on Sunday. About the project or problem of a company. Thankfully, it's more of a oh, okay, progress check, and no big deal, but still. Yeah, that's good. At least it's not like a super big thing, so it's less stressful. But no, every time you have to do like major project like work, it's always stressful in general. YouTube has never lied, especially Astra. Hono. Yeah, look at this face. When have I ever lied to you? I'm like the most honest person in the world. Why would I lie? Everything I tell you is true. I'm like educating you. Everyone else on YouTube may lie to you, but look at me. Would I lie to you? No. Like on the internet, why would someone do that? I know that's my parents' mindset every time. It's like, why would they do that? You know, they made a video and everything. They put so much work into it. Why would they lie? I'm like, that's how they get you old geezers. Sometimes my mom will just scroll through YouTube shorts and then then it starts to get weird. Yeah. Sometimes I have to double check what my parents are watching. Because sometimes YouTube like suggests things to them. I'm like, they probably don't want to watch this. Sunny, hello, how are you? You mean the spray and banana challenge that will make you cough blood? That's probably what your mom— maybe. It's definitely not spray and bananas, but it's like something similar in that sense. Where if you eat them together, it'll cause like bodily harm. Oh, it's actually one of the worst movies ever. You have to go see it. Okay, I'll wait until it comes out. And I can watch it at home. I actually haven't shown it to my nephew. Cause I have a feeling if I show him the trailer, he'll be like, let's watch it in theater. And I'm like, no, child, we will not. Sometimes my mom will be in public spaces and go to Instagram Reels on her phone at max. But I feel like that's with a lot of parents. My dad does that all the time. I'm like, Dad, no one else needs to know what you're watching or hear what you're watching right now. Turn it down. I also feel like sometimes he has like really bad hearing in general. Your mom encouraging she does. Both my parents do. Oh, she never lies. Yeah. Look at this face. We'll never lie to you. No, you have to see it in theater. One of the best theaters experience I had, really. Okay, maybe I'll see if my like siblings want to go watch it. I have a feeling they probably won't, but who knows. Sorry, hello, how are you? Happy birthday, thank you. How are you doing? You context what trailer? Oh, Minecraft. The Minecraft movie. Oh, I was supposed to watch the Minecraft movie today. I'm so tired. I just went home. I feel like that's the thing. If you're too tired, you can't even really enjoy it though, right? So it's like definitely go when you have a little bit more energy, because I have a feeling when you're so tired, you'll probably fall asleep while watching it. The whole room clapped out loud 6 times. Like at the end and the post-credit scenes when Jack Black said something dumb. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's funny because I think my nephew saw like maybe 1 or 2 pictures. He didn't watch the full trailer, but I think he thinks that Jack Black's name is really called Steve. I keep on having to tell him, is like, no, his name is not Steve. He's like, but he looks like Steve. I'm like, that doesn't mean he is Steve. You know, just because he looks like him doesn't mean he is. Why, maybe your nephew might like it. Okay, in general, all kids will like anything. Anything that makes them laugh, they'll be like, yeah, this is the best movie ever. Oh, he probably would like it. But it's just like getting everybody to go watch it with him is another story in itself. My roommate pretty much lives that way. A couple of minutes ago, I was struggling to hear the stream on my headphones due to him being nearby with his tablet at high. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I feel every time when I'm watching things on my phone, I usually always have like headphones in. Oh shoot. Oh, okay, are we back? Okay, I thought the stream like died. I think it was just like my browser died. We should be good. Oh, all right. That was scary. What do you mean, what happened? No, my browser just like died for some reason. I thought the stream was down, but the stream is okay. We're so back. But why do you ask? Because my browser just like my whole browser just like shut off on me. So I was worried that it cut off the stream, but no, it's good. It was really weird. What do you mean he is Steve? Is he? That happened to me earlier when I was watching another stream. Yeah, like that usually doesn't happen, but it just randomly did that. Lucky, hello, how are you? Thank you for using your membership redeem. How are you? Thank you for the happy birthday. I was watching a movie towards the end of the day and I was across the Spider-Verse. Despite liking the movie, it was so loud that I was actually ready to leave the theater to go home and sleep. When people yell out chicken jockey when he said in the movie, I was one of them. Look, thank you for the dono. I really do appreciate it, but you didn't have to. Thank you though. I'm so behind in chat. I'm like so many things. Okay, no, Lucky, stop. That's too much. That's too much. Thank you for the 5 gifted members. Oh, I should probably move this cake. I think it's in the way of the alerts. There we go. You don't need to see that cake. Most of it is gone. YouTube stream has been weird lately. I feel like, yeah. In general, YouTube sometimes it just doesn't want to work. Sometimes even just the studio mode is weird. Do, 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 do. The super chat is old enough to be a president. Do you trust the super chat to be your president though? A lot of nostalgic names. I know, right? It's kind of crazy when I actually just go through like everyone that is subscribed or the ones that I can see. I'm just like, wow. A lot of these names are like, whew, haven't seen some of them for a bit. But you know, life is busy. The gift yeah, it actually works. I don't know how to make it bigger though. I tried multiple times to make it bigger, but that's as big as it gets. Sadly. Honestly, more than the current one. True. Maybe with the super chat as your president, the economy will be better. I'll trust my cat to be president at this point. At least your cat is cute, right? You know? At least that's one thing he got going for him than the current one. I just realized I have 19 months. It's kind of crazy how, yeah, membership has been out. Like, I had memberships open for that long. It like blows my mind to think about it. In all honesty, it feels like membership just opened like probably like 6 months ago, which is not. So it's like, oh, 2 years. I know. I don't even know what we're gonna do for a 2-year celebration for members. It really feels like, yeah, like in general, even with just like even with like YouTube partner, it kind of feels like it's only been, yeah, like 6 months ago. In all honesty, it's been way longer, but like that's how I feel every time. Your cake looks good. Can I have some? Do you want some? Here, I can move it over for you. Here, I'll put it over here, and then you guys can have it. I'll take your Coca-Cola. I'll move my melon soda over. Here, you guys can have the cake. Don't ask me how long this cake has been here. We don't question that. Just know that, you know, you can have the cake. Don't mind the like the fuzzy spots on the strawberries. It's extra flavoring, you know? It gives it a bit more punch. I can't catch streams much. I forget how many months I have. It's all good, Zula. Sometimes, in all honesty, like with my streaming schedule and like the times and stuff, most of the time it's either way too early or way too late for some people. So yeah, it's really hard to catch like all my streams. So it's all good. The only membership I'll always have is yours and Lily. Aww, thank you, Lucky. That means so much and to me too, because it's just like, oh my god. Like, I wish I can offer more for members, But it's just at the same time, it's like I don't have enough time to like do more videos or like offer more streams, which I wish I did have more time. Because I also feel like I should do more for members. Because you guys are, you know, supporting and I really do appreciate it. What makes you stronger? Yeah, I'm making sure that you guys will survive when the apocalypse happens. You know, a little bit of mold is better than starvation. You know, it's the texture of the mold, exquisite. I know, so bougie, right? So fancy. I realized you got 2 sodas. Yeah, like one of them was supposed to be for you, but if you want the cake, it's okay. I'll take the 2 drinks. If only you quit your job. True. If only YouTube paid me more, you know? If only YouTube gave me a bigger cut. Then maybe. Oh, it's funny because recently YouTube also sent out the like the tax form stuff. I'm like, that's interesting. I still haven't done my taxes. I should probably do that sometime soon. But yeah, it's always funny when YouTube sends that out because I'm like, oh wow. I did make like some good pocket lint money. You know? Build up the mold immunity now. Yeah. If you can survive the mold, maybe you can survive the brain fungus if like the zombie apocalypse happens. Even if you don't stream very often, you stream for a long time each time. Thank you for working so hard for it. Oh no, thank you guys for staying for my really long stream. Sometimes I feel like I go on like major tangents and talk about really unhinged topics. So I really do appreciate everybody staying for that long too. Everyone comes and goes, but Lily and Asha will be forever. Aww. Also love the plant post. I'm glad you enjoy the plant post. I enjoy sharing like my obsession with you guys. And you know, and all the good stuff. I'm getting a bit shy with all these like, you know, these cute messages. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to say. Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do with PNG? What do you mean? You eat the PNG cake. If you want it more physical form, you can take a screenshot of this, print it out, cut out the cake, and eat the cake. You know? If you want a more you know, more of an experience with it. I can't stop by as much anymore, but those streams are always the most fun. No, and for sure, it's like don't feel like you guys have to be here for all my streams, because I do stream like really long streams, and they are really late for a lot of people on the east side of like North America. So yeah, just drop by when you can. Don't feel bad if you can't make it. Like, I understand. And you know, your well-being and your like sleep is way more important than, you know, you guys trying to stay up late catching my streams. So don't feel bad for like not being able to, you know, join the streams. I understand, you know? Just don't tell Lily I have to keep my reputation with her. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Oh my god, wait, the chat is going a bit fast. Now I'm confused. What? Wait, Astra, do you really want that? What do I really want? What? We might have to start implementing Willie's like, you know, email chain type of thing where you have to reference what we were talking, what you're answering to. I'm like slowly losing it because I'm too slow. Did you just tell us to eat paper? Hey, paper is fine. Paper is part of tree. Tree is a plant. Why not? The video of us eating paper. It's fine. If you really want to experience this cake the real way, you can eat it like that, is what I meant. Oh my god, I'm so slow. Okay, I'm skimming through some of them. If I miss your message, it's not that I don't want to read it, is that I'm just really slow. Raccoon, hello, how are you? Happy birthday, Hono. It's absolutely awesome to have someone like you around, and I cannot emphasize that enough. I'm glad you made. Oh, thank you. How are you doing? Thank you for the happy birthday. I really do appreciate it. I think it's actually easier to follow along with my wonky work schedule. I'm glad it works out for you, and I'm glad I'm not like, you know, taking away your sleep. I think that's one thing that I'm always like a little bit worried about when I stream pretty late, because I know some of you guys are like on the east side, so it's like super late. So when I go to like what, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, it's literally almost morning for you guys, and I do feel bad. It's really nice being on your streams, even if I'm also I also been busy every now and then. No, thank you for taking time to, you know, in your busy schedule, to drop by to say hi too. Might I add that they're even better when you send me your birthday money? What do you mean I sent it? You didn't get it? Must be the what is it? Must be that Nigerian prince who stole the money. You know, the scam that's going on. I must have used the wrong email address, or the wrong whatever. You gotta call him up and ask him to take it back, or send you back the money. I sent it to the email. Oh, Crowbach. Hello, welcome. Hates us if we don't watch every minute of the 9-hour stream. No. You know, I would really appreciate it if you did. But you know, 9 hours is too much. Please don't like straight up watch it if you're super busy. No way, I have to CC people in YouTube. If I'm too slow, you gotta help me out. You gotta put like the topic heading, the title of it, before you write your answer, because my goldfish brain doesn't even remember what I said like 2 seconds ago. You're gonna eat my family? But you know, your family can grow more, you know, seeds, more trees. We're just ensuring that you guys don't overpopulate. That's what I mean. You know, we're ensuring that everybody is safe. This tangent is going way off. To be honest, the slower you are, the easier it is to catch up with you. BR7, hello, how are you? Happy birthday, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wish. Congratulations on being 1 year older, thank you. I know. I'm like slowly turning into a mega hag, you know? We're getting there slowly. Mochi, hello, how are you? Thank you for the happy birthday. John, hello, how are you? Ever heard of Venmo Easy Transaction? In all honesty, I never use Venmo. So, I can't tell you much about it. I don't even know if Canada has the option to use Venmo. So, maybe it doesn't exist. Astra, you know I'm smarter. I'm smarter than to be falling for your lies. Which isn't much saying, but still. What do you mean? I'm not lying. I told you I sent it. I must have sent it to the wrong email, but that's not my fault. I sent it out. Not my fault you didn't get it. That sounds more like a you issue right now, not a me issue. I guess the last time I was around was on your other birthday. It might have been, but it's all good. You know, life is really busy, DR7, so it's all good. Thank you for dropping by to even wish me a happy birthday. I really do appreciate it. Heard being a committed viewer for 9-hour stream comes with a Hono made Lego piece perk. All here for that. Yeah, no, I don't even know if I can do a 9-hour stream. We get close to it, but I think by that time, I might be like literally dead. I think my brain would literally shut off by then. I'm doing good. How about you, Ether? What have you been up to? I'm glad you're doing good. What have I been up to? Nothing much, you know, just life, working, doing this YouTube stuff, you know, playing video games, one of the things I enjoy. But nothing interesting. You didn't really miss much in all honesty. Lily! Thank you for the one gifted member. Thank you. Oh no, I'm like slowly catching up, but not really. John, thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you. Wait. Did you ever grow legs? Only on special occasions. Birthdays aren't special enough, you know? No, but Cash App is in Canada. Is it? I don't know. I also don't use that. I just use like the bank transfer. You know? People just send me money directly into my bank. Maybe that's why I'm so old. Like, I don't know half of these. I'm good. I got a new game. Oh, what game did you get, John? After you may be April Fools. I'm not. Stop lying to me. No. I'm telling you the truth. You're just not listening. Maybe you also gotta get your ears checked there. I told you. I sent you it. If it's not there, not my problem. 24 hours for next birthday. Oh my god. 24 hours is... I don't know how anyone does 24. Because I feel like after a 12-hour mark, I'll be like, I'll be dead. Like, how do people stay up and do a full 24 hours? Even if I'm like, even if I sleep and then wake up again, I don't know if I can do it. Like layers of fear. I want to, in all honesty, I want to play the second, what is it, layer of fear too, but I have a feeling like motion sickness is gonna be even worse. So layers of fear was interesting though. Astra would be on autopilot after. I feel like after the 9 hours mark, I think I would be talking more unhinged things because my brain was slowly shut off, and then my filter will be gone and it'll expose me. Like, I don't know if I want to do that at that moment. Aren't you literally dead already, Context? You said you'd be dead if you streamed 9 hours. I'll be even more dead. I'll be brain dead by that point. My brain would just shut off. And you'll just be staring at me and I'll be staring at you for the next like extra, I don't know how many hours are left of the stream. Oh, Total Warhammer. Are you enjoying it so far, John? Oh, Zell. Yeah. No, I don't think we have that either. Sleep stream and 24-hour stream. 24 hours of sleep to catch up. Just have my like model just closed eyes the whole time. What does Canada have? Canada? What do we have? We have snow. We have the lovely Canadian geese, beavers, moose. Yeah. Aside from cultural, hey, cultural money makes you a little bit happier, does it not? Instead of handing someone a plain old green bill, don't you want to hand them like a lovely blue one? Or a lovely red one, you know? A little color in your life while, you know, going about your day. Justin Bieber. Oh, we also have Justin Bieber, yes. True. Snow Timber, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. Isn't Ryan Gosling also Canadian? I think he is too. I don't know. I don't know my Canadian actors. I'm like the worst Canadian out there. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, okay. See, I'm pretty sure Ryan Gosling is too. I'm like, You say your filter would be gone. Just like that one stream where you said the gamer word. Yeah. But then I feel like that was also right when we first started streaming too. In all honesty, I don't even know how that word came out. I'm actually really surprised that I actually said that word. Because I really don't use that word in normal speech. So I'm still boggled by how that word came out. Oh my god, I'm surprised you remember that, DR7. That's like, that was probably like what, 4 or 5 months into streaming? Yeah. Hopefully you don't use it. No, I don't. But that's the thing. It's like I never use any of these words, so I don't know why I used it in that one stream. So. Now that I think about it, Tim Hortons is also a good part of Canada. It is, but they have the worst coffee, is what I heard. I don't drink coffee, so take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, the donuts are pretty good. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot. For fictitious land. It does have some nice things. Yeah, we got a lot of mountains. I thought it was supposed to be good. No, no. From every Canadian that ever talks about Tim Hortons, they always talk about how the coffee is piss coffee. That's what they call it. I don't drink it, so I can't really tell you much about it, but it's like really bad. It's like so watered down, it's better if you just don't drink it. Kind of thing. A nice little cup of, yeah, basically. Drink water. At that rate, probably better if you just drink water. You'll probably save a couple dollars. Do you know my sister-in-law? She's Canadian? Oh, is she? Maybe. You know, all Canadians know each other. It's like when I just meet someone on the street, it's like, hey, do you know like a Cynthia? Yeah, we're totally besties. You know? We just know everybody. Everybody in Canada only lives like close to the American border. That's where everybody lives. Further up, no one lives there. It's just empty land. Oh, my brother's ex is Canadian. Do you know her? It depends. Was your brother's ex like a crazy person? If they're crazy, I don't know them. You know, I don't associate myself with crazy people. So if they are, then I do not know them. If they're not, then probably. The one I've tasted in Mexico have been pretty decent, but I think it's also, yeah, I don't know, they're not good in Canada. That's all I can tell you. Maybe I have to visit Canada and try it Canada someday and try it out. Yeah, maybe it's just, maybe I'm just so used to people talking more about like McDonald's coffee and Starbucks coffee that yeah, no one talks about the Tim Hortons coffee. Unless you're like a trucker. Okay, the only people who drink Tim Hortons coffee are truckers and people who can't get like McDonald's coffee in the morning because they wake up, they go to work way too early and McDonald's isn't open. So anybody who works jobs where you have to get up super early, that's the only coffee they can drink. Kind of thing. Yeah. It's 11:33 a.m. right now. Sure, are you doing a 9-hour stream? This close for no. We are not doing a 9-hour stream. I will die. Tap water has more caffeine than Canadian coffee. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at that rate. Wait, I mean, you are connected to the Canadian. I find, right, Astra? Maybe not. Wasn't that where Santa lives? I haven't seen him. Can't tell you. Maybe he's living up there with all his elves. Probably. I'm like so lost. I'm so behind. Oh dear. It's a small country, right? Like an island or something. He hasn't been living in Canada for like, oh yeah, she hasn't been living in Canada for like 10 years now. So Ah, she was an islander, I see. Maybe I don't know her then. I'm stuck in between two slabs of land. Never been onto an island. I should just realize she can make caffeine popsicles, right? But I don't even like caffeine though. Oh shoot, I was just into something. But I'm not even a caffeine drinker. Unless it's in tea, but the caffeine in tea isn't that high. Sounds like she's covering for her crazy friend and family. It can't be that bad. Also, truckers drink rather drinks rather energy drinks. About yeah, I don't know. I just feel like every time I go to a Tim Hortons, it's usually a lot of like truckers and really old people who just loiter around. Who knows? All the coffee drinkers around me are super snobs. Like they own a $10,000 coffee machine. Yeah, no. I don't know I don't know anybody that's that much of a coffee snob. Like I feel like my siblings aren't that bad. Like they only drink like the Nespresso like coffee pods. Or they just drink like Starbucks coffee. So I guess they're okay. Yeah, but the people who go really crazy for coffee are a bit too intense. Like they have to weigh out their coffee beans and then they weigh out like the water and then they have the fancy little like long neck like kettle thing. I'm like, man, at this rate you're never gonna drink your coffee. McDonald's coffee, last time I drank it, I'm pretty sure it was really, I don't know, my sister said McDonald's coffee is pretty good. Can't tell you much. Oh, truck drivers, I meant. Michelle, hello, how are you? Happy birthday. Thank you for the happy birthday. How are you doing? I haven't had McDonald's coffee in years, but that is so. Oh, is it? Dang. Okay, maybe I have to ask my sister again. I'm like, I don't know which McDonald's you're going to, but apparently McDonald's coffee is the worst based on what my chat says. And my sister's like, who is chat? Don't worry about it, just answer my question. I wouldn't want to try McDonald's coffee on now I'm like really wondering, maybe I was gonna say maybe I should get some McDonald's coffee and try, but I'm like, wait, I don't even like coffee. So even if it's good, I'm still gonna say it tastes like disgusting. Well, that might not be a good comparison. After, how about caffeine bubble tea with crab? Well, that's the thing. What do you mean like caffeine bubble tea? Isn't bubble tea, doesn't it already have caffeine? Or are you telling me like they add like an extra shot of like, I don't know, caffeine into it? I think that is the question that I have. Because isn't bubble tea already kind of caffeinated? McDonald's burgers are the very equivalent of unwashed ass. And that's their main item. I don't understand how someone would like their coffee. I don't know. Don't ask me. Is what I heard. Is it a coffee chain you can only find in gas stations? But I thought like McDonald's use like some fancy coffee. Not fancy coffee, but what is it? Now my brain's not working. I thought they used like a good type of coffee bean. But who knows? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Chat is chat. We're also fictional people. I feel like if I ever like sometimes when in all honesty when I'm talking to my siblings, I don't call you guys chat. I call you guys, you know, the people on the internet. Because if I call you guys chat, my family would be like, who the hell is chat? What does that even mean? I have to call you guys like the internet people for them to understand who I'm referring to. I am the internet basically. You know? We're the voices in your head. Once you take your meds, we disappear. Darn. It's the same as like once I go outside and touch grass, you guys disappear. You need a name for us? I know. Like picking like what is it? Community names are so hard though. It's like I'm like the worst at picking like names. Or like look at my hashtags. They're not really that creative, are they? McDonald's buys coffee from third-party suppliers. Yeah, I know that they do, but I thought they bought it from like at least like a reputable place, but I don't know. Oh, a sweet caramel Coke contains caffeine, soda syrup, mixed brown sugar. Oh, okay. I don't know about the marinated crab stuff though. That seems questionable in itself. Oh, okay. So that's the bubble tea that you were referring to. So this one doesn't really even have like tea in it. So it's just the Coke that gives it the caffeine. I see. I told her a name a while ago, but you said no. It was 2 years ago, I think so, but what was it? But I think it's also hard because in a sense we don't really, well, I don't really have a really good lore. I have to work on the lore. We should probably update it because right now it was very like spur on the moment, let's just figure out something, and it doesn't really make sense. Maybe we should just go with the typical like lore of like I don't know, ancient China times, died, resurrected in, you know, the current time period. That might be better because then we can actually go with like the you know, currency vibe and theme of being undead. I mean, if you're not referring to us as chat with her, I doubt you're referring to us as Hono sapiens IRL. That is true. I don't think I can call you guys Hono sapiens in real life either. So yeah, you are also right. I feel like, oh, I'll get less like questionable looks if I just call you guys chat instead of Hono sapiens. If I called you guys Hono sapiens to my siblings, they'll be like, what the frick? What are you trying to say? Perfect example, girl failure. Is it really girl failure though? Not picking like not fixing my lore, not, you know, picking a good fan name. In the meantime, when you talk about us with someone IRL, you could refer to us by a generic name for both guys and girls, like Alex. Or what's another good name? Is there any good like gender neutral names that starts with a C? You know, going with the chat vibe. Oh no, worse. Like we are a conglomerate of thoughts and cohesions of identity. That might be a good idea, but then I also have a feeling I'm like trying to think of a situation where I would be like, oh yeah, because if I say Alex on the internet, it also then kind of pulls up like red flags of like, who is this Alex? How did you meet them on the internet? You know? I feel like that would also be like another like questionable thing. I feel like I'm gonna be pulled to the side and someone's gonna tell me about internet safety. You know? If I'm like, you know, if I talk to someone about it. Chris might be also, but I feel like Chris would be, when I say Chris, you would think it's like a guy's name too. Oh, Charlie might be better. That's all except chat is never gonna have a official name. One day, maybe one day I would get sick, or you guys would get sick of me just calling you guys chat. I also feel like one day we should probably figure out like a mascot, but mascots are also really hard to make. Because it's like what can our theme be? Like, do you guys want to be like a mini Flaris? Like Flaris 2.0? Or like, yeah. Sam? Jean? Maybe I should just interchange all of these names. So then it seems like I'm talking to more than one person. So it's not as sketchy, you know? How are just calling us CC? Chatters? You have flares though? What about flares? Do you guys want to be flares? Is that what you guys want to be? I have an idea. Actually, I thought of a mascot a while ago. What's your thought about the mascot, Palm? Hit me with it. Cause I'm like, every time I think about it, I thought maybe it'll be similar to how like Scarlet has like the Ember. But I'm like, but then that's too close to what she has. I'm just trying to think of what other themes will work out with like my character, my model. I'm like, You gotta pay me though? I gotta pay you for your intellectual properties? Is that how it is? Oh, okay. It doesn't involve fire, at least. Not a lot of fire. Yeah, because like every time I think about it, the only thing that might... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys can be like a talisman, you know, like the one on my head. Not really. So you know how Mume has like friend? Like something like that. Might work. First she has to send me her birthday money, then she can pay you. It's like a list. It's like what is it? The wait list. Like you can't get paid until I get paid. You know? You gotta, stay in your line. Oh, it's something to do with Chinese history. I wonder if you're thinking, oh, you know what's actually really cool? Maybe we can do the lion dogs. You know, the ones that you always see in front of like temples and like homes and stuff? Like the dog statue. Those ones are really cute. I just thought about that right now. It's also because you said it has something to do with Chinese history. I think Honkai Star Rail has one character that has like the little dog guys are really cute. Yeah, those statues. I don't know what they're called in English. So yeah. Those guys. Because I'm like, those are the only really cute ones. Nothing has upside down. Pay Jesus, then I'll tell you. No. I told Jesus that I paid him already. I'm just saying he needs to wait a couple days, you know? It takes a while for money to transfer. Okay, where's my money? What do you mean I transferred it too? You didn't see it? Must be something wrong with my internet right now. Everything doesn't seem to be wanting to work. Sadly. Now I'm curious, what's the one that's in Honkai Star Rail? I don't see it. Okay, it's not showing up. It's fine. It's super easy to draw. Fine, give me room factor and but I thought, didn't you buy the collector's edition already, Palm? You don't need another one. You don't need 2 of them. Oh, I found him. Let me just... darn it. That's not the image I want. Not the image file that I want. Why can't you give me a JPEG? Why do you give me the web version? I don't want the web version. Sorry, I'm just trying to save this picture. Thank you. Me. Like, look how cute he is. He's more of like the what is it, for the lion dancing? Look how cute the Honkai Star Rail little dog guy is. Maybe we should do something like this. That'll be cute. I couldn't get like the frontal profile of it, of him. That'd be cute if we can do a mascot like that. He's just a little guy. Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's so cute. Maybe we can do something like that. Pinocchio must be grateful Astra doesn't have a nose, or he'll have a fierce competition. We all have been stabbed through the screen. The first stream we watched from her. No. I'm just telling you, it takes time. I don't know why you haven't got your money yet. Give me Atelier. I don't have it yet, but don't you want to make sure that it's a good game first before you get it? You know, that's why I will play it for you, and then we can see. Then you can see if you really want it. You know, it's for your own good. I would like the Switch Plus Mario Kart World Bundle, please and thank you. Don't we all? I also will want that. But sadly, not everyone can have what we want now, can we? That bundle saved you almost 50% on buying the Mario Kart World Summer. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how they like basically tell you. It's like, yeah, this is a better deal. You should get this one instead. Not my idea for a mascot, so I'll draw it on my own. You don't want to let me know what it is? Maybe I should just do more like research on like Chinese like history or mythologies. In all honesty, I don't know a lot. I'm too Canadian to know my heritage, sadly. My ancestors will be rolling in their graves. I'm too westernized. We want to figure out how to play it. No. You can figure that out afterwards. You know? I would be the guinea pig and then you guys can figure out how not to play it, you know? I know you'll finish it in 1 year and then I'll lose interest. No, but then maybe then you will get so into it that you will buy it yourself and then you will play it, you know? It'll take me a whole year to finish it, but then you're like, oh, but I want to know more about the story. I want to like figure it out. And then you just gotta play it yourself, you know? That's how it is. That's how I make sure that you guys are invested in the game. It's also kind of crazy. Mario Kart World will have almost as many characters as in the roster as Smash Ultimate, counting DLC. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Like what? Like you get 24 racers, which is really crazy. So that seems like a really hectic thing. But it's really, I like how you can just kind of go off course and just like explore. I think if I ever get it, that's probably mostly what I'll be doing. It's like, screw the racing. Let me go off the grid and like, you know, check out this random corner of the map. I think I'll probably have more time spent in the game just like traveling than actually playing the game. I give you a chat name and you said no. So I know you'll say no to the mascot. Maybe not. I don't know. But at the same time, I guess it's also I have to find time to draw it. Or maybe I can get someone to draw it for me. So far, apparently the character selecting screen has 7 pages, with each being 12 characters. And if all of them are full, that's 84 characters compared to the 89 from Smash. It still blows my mind how Smash has that many characters. Because I keep on forgetting there's the DLC characters. So, oh, yeah. But that'll be... I don't know. That's just too many characters to pick from. I have a hard time choosing characters if you give me too many options. Then I'll be like, I don't know which one I want now. Because there's too many of you guys. Skybreath, hello, how are you? It's Asher's birthday? Yeah, my birthday was yesterday on the 2nd. But, you know, since I stream on Thursdays, I thought I would do like a post-birthday just chatting and stuff. How are you doing, Skybreath? Even though it's a really good mascot, now I'm really curious of what it is. I'm curious about what it is, and I'm also worried that I can't do it justice at this rate. Driving simulator when you get the game, basically, and then we don't have to worry about speed. You know, it's not the same as, you know, the trucking simulator game. I don't have to worry about crashing my vehicle and breaking it apart. I don't have to worry about getting gas. I don't have to, you know, worry about pedestrians. So many like worry-free cruising, you know? I'm torn between 3 choices of who to main in Mario Kart World. My choices are the cow, the penguin, and the fancy King Boo. I was thinking like the cow was also really interesting. I wasn't expecting them to have the cow. But yeah, who do I usually choose when I play Mario Kart? I think I usually pick the babies. You know, like baby Mario, I think I usually pick baby Peach. Because they're cute. Them or maybe like Yoshi. Definitely the cute characters is the ones I pick. Good thing the characters don't have like a big you don't get any like extra like stamina boost or whatever. Because I feel like I pick all the characters that have the worst stamina and whatever. So I'll tell you in a year 4. We're slowly, by that time maybe I'll have my crap together. You know? I can actually be a professional streamer and not every time I'm streaming I'm like struggling. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm glad you're doing good, Skybreath. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a pretty relaxing week. When you're playing Mario Kart World, I will find your world. I will find you. I will blue shell you if it's possible. Basically, just, you know, wherever you are, I will find you and destroy you. That'll be crazy if that is. It's just like, oh yeah, you could like pop into someone else's world and just like randomly stalk them and blue shell them and then leave. Like literally a hit and run. I just checked you played Baby Mario. Oh, did I? Okay. Yeah, I think I usually, for streams, it's usually the baby characters. Baby Mario is cute. Oh, slain. Yeah, basically. Yes, all the baby characters. But that'll be so funny though. Yeah, because you know how, what was it in In Elden Ring, you can do that, right? You can just jump into someone's world and then like try to like kill them. I wonder if Nintendo would do that. Just like have you jump into someone's world and just blue shell them. That'll be funny. Stealthily entering someone's world and blue shelling them behind a tree. Yeah. Or like from above, you know, flying in with a glider and then just blue shelling them. Mario Kart Hitman. If only Nintendo wasn't so you know, keen on keeping their IP safe. That'll be hilarious though. What about Baby Peach? What about Baby Peach? Baby Peach is cute. All the baby characters are cute. Mario Kart World, but Astra doesn't actually play it because she has to pay $120. That is ridiculous. Do you not think though? To pay like $120 for a video game. That's Mario Kart. I don't think I would ever pay over like $90 for a video game. I'm already paying like $80 for like video games. So I think that's like my max. If it goes into 90 and 100 or $100 for a game, I don't think I would pay for that. I'm sorry. Too much. Yes, you would. No. It depends. Okay, fine. Let me reword that. It depends on what game it is. Definitely, I would not pay it for Mario Kart. If it was a Xenoblade game or any like really pretty like RPG, then I would. But not for Mario Kart. I'm sorry to say. No. I can't justify paying $120 for it. You get the bundle and okay, yeah. Definitely if I was to buy it, I would buy the bundle. That's like, it's like a no-brainer to get it. Like why spend more on a game when you can get it for like a discounted price with your, you know, with your console. Even Baby Wario. I don't know. It depends on how cute he is. If he's cute, then maybe. I always keep one in the chamber blue shell. Oh, Peach Cover costumes. Oh yeah, I do also like that extra feature where they get different costumes. That one was really cute. That's like a new like addition to it. The kicker is that it's Nintendo's first party, so you're gonna get $5 off sale in year 3 if you're lucky, yeah. Which is kind of crazy. Like maybe you can get lucky and get it like cheaper, like in store, at like a game store, but yeah, Nintendo eShop, it's never gonna go on sale. If you're lucky, $5 is a lot. If you're not lucky, it'll be like $1. It's Wario, so you know it'll be cute. Maybe. You know, Wario's cuteness is subjective in its sense. So I gotta see it before I can make a definitive answer on that. I want to drive as a cow. That's cute and hilarious. A cow driving. Yeah, no, I thought that was really funny in the trailer. But I'm like, how is this cow driving? Hope your birthday was amazing. It was. I had a nice relaxing time with family. Oh my god, I can't speak. With family. So yeah, it was nice. Had a really good dinner. No wonder they really stopped with those game vouchers. I have never used them because every time I buy games, they're always physical for like Nintendo, like first party ones. So I never needed them, which sucked. Sleepy, hello, hello, how are you? Happy birthday, thank you. Oh, I'm out of the way, peace. No, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the happy birthday. Have a wonderful good night. I love the Dapper King Boo costume. Wait, did I miss that one? Let me see. Two games for $100 instead. Yeah, I always see it, but then yeah, I never get to use it because I'm always buying the physical version of it. Selling the game voucher before revealing these prices was diabolical, but at the same time, that's just how that's how Nintendo rolls, you know. Physical collectors get punished with the $10 extra. What? Oh, and also like, isn't some of like the Switch 2 games that are coming out is that the cartridge only has like a small portion of the game and you have to download the rest of it? Isn't that also like another issue with them? Which I'm like, at that point, just make it like a digital only game. You still have a chance to say that only Mario Kart World and upgrade Switch 1 games are 80 and the new Switch games are 70. I don't know if they will though. Yeah, but Switch 1 was doing that. Because the games are too big to fit on the small cart and they didn't want to pay for the bigger ones. Yeah, but I feel like at that point, just make it a digital only game. Because I feel like that's just so stupid. At that rate, just make it digital. Because like, I feel like some people obviously don't read like the fine print. And then you don't have enough room in your Switch, and then you have to figure out how to make room for it. Oh yeah, and then the new Switch 2 uses a different type of micro SD, right? So you can't even use the old one that you have in your Switch 1, which is stupid. I'm like, but what if I have a 1 terabyte like, you know, SD card? I can't put it into the Switch 2 now. I gotta buy a whole new memory card. So stupid. The game key. Yeah, the micro express only now. Yeah. Like, I feel like, why do you have to specifically lock it to that? Can't you give me an option of using like a not express one? You know, which would be nice, but I guess not. The game key card thing is real, but it's mostly for the games usually published in PS or Xbox, since it's like 100, which is likely wouldn't fit on the cartridge in full. But still. Eventually all games will be digital. Yeah. It's already technically starting. How a lot of people are ditching physical copies and just having digital. I can say that Switch 2 boxes are ugly. Yeah, where it's like just like a red box or whatever. Yeah, I don't like it. It looks, yeah, it doesn't look the prettiest. I almost want to get the Switch 1 version of an MP3. It's so it's so ugly. I have a 1 TB Astra. Yeah, I think I have like I think I have like 500 in mine. So that's why I was kind of, you know, not happy. I'm like, what? I can't use this now for the new one. That's what the virtual game card will be for transferring games from. Oh, your micro SD if you don't have Express. I guess. Yeah, for a minute there, I didn't really understand like the virtual game card thing. But then afterwards, when I was thinking about it, I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. I also wish that you had an option to choose how long someone can hold the game for, you know? Because like, what if I know that they want to play it for more than 2 weeks? I don't got time to always like every 2 weeks resend it to them. That's a lot of extra work. Yeah, because the reading speeds are faster for the game cards themselves, so I assume they need okay. If you don't, okay, fine. I guess that makes sense, but still. But I do understand that it's for the better performance. Yeah. It's like, I understand all that, but I'm still not happy. I'm like, why? The spines on the Switch 2 cases are the only saving grace. Actually, let me double check the Switch 2 like things again. Yeah, I really don't like it. Now that I relook at it again, I'm like, yeah, it's really ugly. Yeah, it reminds me of back then when they have to, for the greatest hit ones for like PlayStation games, and it's just like the red outline. Not a big fan. There's a game that have a Switch 1 version as well. Have the wall of text at the bottom. Oh yeah, they do. I forgot about that wall of text on the bottom. Yeah, that totally ruins it. It's like really obnoxious too. Tell them to buy the game. True, but then it, you know, if it's like my nephew and stuff, like I don't want to every 2 weeks he'll like nag me. It's like, oh, I need this game again. I'm like, fine. Switch 2 is basically take my money and F off. Basically, take my money. You know, I don't like it, but I still want it. And Nintendo's like, yeah, we're just gonna charge you whatever we feel like. Even if you're not happy with it, you're still gonna buy it, aren't you? I have to get a high-paying job when I graduate. If I want my Switch 2 to thrive. I know, if you want to actually get all the good games on the Switch 2, you gotta work harder. Oh, look up Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Yes. Wait. Is that is okay, give me a second. Castlevania. This is such a long name. What can I spell right now? Can't spell. Oh my god, that is so ugly. Why? Why is it like Inception? Why do you need to take a picture of the DS box of it onto another box? Okay, that is stupid. What? Why couldn't they just take the box art and just have like the, you know, Konami's best on top? Why? This is like a high schooler trying to make a, you know, telling you that this is their what is it? Oh my god, my brain can't work right now because it's so ugly. Sorry, I'm just removing that right now. Yeah, that's like a high schooler saying that digital art is my passion. You know, graphic design is my passion. Like, did they not get like an artist to like make it look aesthetically pleasing? Why? Oh, that really bugs me. It's so ugly. She can't. I know it's the worst. Oh, okay. I can't look at it anymore. I want to know who the hell designed that and who the hell wrote it off as, yeah, this is the amazing artwork we should have, or like the best. Ugh. Yeah, no, can't look at this. This is so ridiculous. No. Exiting that. Which basically means not working in Mexico. By the looks of it, not in the US either. You can always come to Canada. I can't guarantee that Canada is gonna pay you any better, in all honesty. Other saving grace, every game case has reversible cover art without the fine print and the giant band. Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping that they do, or at that point you just have to be really good at Photoshop. You just gotta Photoshop your own and bring it to your local Staples so you can print out like a glossy one. That is like the next that is like dedication to the max. If you really hate the box art, just make your own. Oh, might end up having to find a job in Canada. That gives a lot of Monopoly money. I have been considering the possibility of moving to Canada if I somehow get a job there. It depends on where you are in Canada. Definitely don't get a job in the middle of Canada. Like central Canada is sad. That's all I can say. There's not a lot of like, the cities are pretty depressing looking. There's not a lot of things to do, I feel. Definitely if you do get a job, try getting it either in like the West Coast or like the capital area. But then also if you do, that means like it's gonna be expensive or like housing. So you gotta pick your poison wherever you want to go if you do get a job in Canada. I will actually do that if it gets that enough. I feel like I would do that too. If like the cover is horrendous or super ugly, I will spend a good 6 hours remaking it. You know, it's no different than making a thumbnail for YouTube. How bad could it be? Using YouTube on my Switch too, and using the mouse function to pick to pick at Astra's nose. Why? Why you gotta do that? Alright? I don't think I appreciate it. Keep your hands to yourself. Oh yeah, speaking of like the mouse function, you know the Switch game that they were advertising for it, the wheelchair one? I thought that one was really stupid, in all honesty. Because that means you have to find like a flat area and then you have to like move the Joy-Cons like that. I'm like, this is so stupid. Maybe it's just me just thinking about if I saw someone playing that outside, I would think that they had issues. You know? Move to Canada, see CT scan, die before you can get in 18 months. Yeah, that's I guess that's one issue, is that things are free, but it takes time. You know? That is one issue. But then if you want to see a doctor, you can walk in and see a doctor without paying anything. The world's going to shit. Sounds like an impossible task. It's so fun. That game is so fun. It was okay when I saw the trailer for it, or like whatever, the gameplay, it looked interesting until I saw how they use the controllers. I'm like, this is stupid. You have legs, right? Not the CT scan one, the... Oh, that one's possible. I mean the other one. I mean, the game at my desk. I don't know. In all honesty, I feel like the mouse function thing is like kind of stupid. Not gonna lie. I guess if you play a lot of shooter games, then okay, fine, maybe it makes sense. But besides that, I'm like, There are too many pansies to let us control the fingers in this game, so we can flip it off other people. Genuine though, if you're out and about, you probably have to use your legs for that game. or you don't play it at all. Yeah, like I don't know. That game was kind of like Oh, and then what's the other one? The tutorial for how the Switch 2 works is like a paid game. I thought that was also really stupid. I'm like, I have to pay you more money to figure out how to work a device that I already bought? Like, why? How does that make sense? It doesn't. Depending on the game, the mouse function could be cool. Yeah, like I can see it for like shooter games and stuff, but besides that, I can't really think much of anything. I can play Metro Prime 4 with mouse controls, I guess. The tutorial game is like, yeah, but it's still $6 just to figure out how to use a system that I just bought. I feel like that's kind of stupid. You know? Wii Sport came with the Wii. Why can't you just bundle up this, you know, tutorial into it while you're at it? What did you drop it though? Which is incredibly stupid, but better than fine, I guess so. It's better than paying $60 for it. But I would prefer not paying, you know, money for something like that. Should have been free, but at least they weren't oblivious enough to make it 15 plus for each tech demo. Yeah, like I still don't. I still feel that it should be free. Funny enough, I'm just reading about the Wii Sport right now on Twitter. Oh, are you? That's the first thing that came up in my mind when I saw that. Okay, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be like the Wii Sport, you know. It comes with your, you know, your Switch too, so you can figure it out. Until they said it was paid. I'm like, okay, never mind. That's stupid. Wii Sport was only free because Reggie convinced Miyamoto to do that. Well, what's his name? What's the new guy? Something Bowser should have did it too. Haven't seen his face in a while. He should have fought more for like putting it in as a free thing. Missed opportunity. Did you get it from the YouTuber? Didn't you? The Wii Sport comment I meant. No! That just came straight out of my lovely little brain. I didn't get that from anyone. It just reminded me of that. Sometimes I feel like Nothing and I share the same brain. Because you guys do sync up really often. It's kind of low-key scary sometimes. When you guys sync up like that. Getting a tutorial game day one. Because I don't want to get this spoiled on the ending. Had potential with the name, but has done nothing. Okay, never mind. If you put it that way, never mind. That does sound bad. Oh yeah, his name is Doug Bowser. The Shadow Man. We only know about him because of his succession from Reggie, but that's it. Yeah, like I feel like Reggie put more into like being out there and stuff. Like, yeah, Doug Bowser, he literally is not around. In all honesty, it's like, is he even there still? I guess that is the question now. Is he even still there? Hello, hello, how are you? Happy birthday. Thank you for the happy birthday. How are you doing? We're never gonna have the whatever Reggie run again, and that was genuinely heartbreaking to me. Here I thought you watched the 1980s gamer. Nope, I do not. Wait, who is he? I might have seen maybe one or two of his things when it pops up on my thing. Oh no. Nope. Haven't seen any of his stuff. You can thank Monster Hunter making us bump heads dodging attacks all the time. It just made you guys sync up more. I see how it is. He doesn't even show up. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I totally forgot he was a thing. You know? It's like I haven't seen his face once in the direct. Maybe he'll show up soon for the next one. But, you know, maybe not. I read you was there in direct going, if it's not fun, why bother? I remember years ago whenever he spawned so I feel like he was also, you can totally see his passion for like Nintendo and gaming in general, right? Because he was always in your face doing things while like he didn't really feel like a CEO, which is nice. So then he was more relatable to gamers. But with what's it, Doug Bowser, it's like, yeah, like he's just a CEO. I don't know if I can even trust him to have like, you know, have any ideas for like the gamers in mind. More of investors mindset. Oh, he's hilarious, but I know you won't watch his videos. It depends on what kind of videos he. Oh, scared me. Yeah, if he talks about retro games, definitely probably not my type of thing. Yeah. I do not gonna lie. At one time I was on a monster and nothing stole the words and threw me off. Oh, stole the wound and threw me off. I want to kick him off a cliff. If only you could though. I'm pretty sure Monster Hunter doesn't let you boot kick your you know, teammates, right? He'll show up in the Switch 3 Direct, maybe. Or maybe in the Switch 3 Direct we'll get a new person. Oh, you guys see his Napoleon? His skit? Okay, let me... Oh, it is a thing, huh? Okay, let me make sure the audio is okay. You guys can't hear this. No, you can't have me, you sickle. Look at that. That is actually really funny. Oh, okay. Okay, that was kind of funny. I do. All right. Oh, teammate damage is really toned down in WoWs. Wow. But then that's also a good thing though, because knowing me, if I could play it, you do not want to be in front of me, because I cannot tell the difference between friend and foe, because you will probably be a casualty if you are standing in front of me. You have to dodge my bullets instead of me making sure I don't hit you. There's Timmy's and a few other people. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm pretty sure you know where Napoleon. Yeah, isn't he? Was it from? What is it? Napoleon Dynamite? Is that the name of the movie? No, but I know who he is. Is what it is. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. It's okay, we can shoot each other and nothing can hear us. Oh, nothing can heal us. I know nothing about this game. It's all good. At least you got to play it. I have a feeling that just reminded me when Lily was putting down the what is it? The mines? The landmines? I feel like I would probably do that too and then step on my own mine, you know? I feel like, yeah, nothing is just gonna be babysitting us. Nothing and Babs will be babysitting the two of us who just get damaged because we stepped on our own, like, you know, traps. I can see that now. Honestly, our best bet if we want to play would be World/Rise instead. Probably World, as an introduction. Yeah, I gotta look into like maybe new graphics cards. Hopefully I'll get one. That's like not an arm and a leg. Okay, yeah, no Napoleon Dynamite. Okay. If I had some life powder and healing bullets, then sure. Babs is really new too, but I feel like maybe Babs has a better grasp of it. I don't know. I'm just like, I definitely know that I would probably be pretty low in our tier list of, you know, who is reliable and who is not. Who is reliable to kill the monster and who will just get distracted and probably accidentally kill everyone. Use your birth. No, I don't know if I want to, but I feel like it'll be more than my birthday money to get a new graphics card. Graphics cards right now are really expensive. Which I'm like, I don't understand. Why? Why are you so expensive? Have you seen Napoleon? I think I saw it once when I was younger. I can't tell you what happens in it. I don't really remember most of it. I can probably remember the iconic parts, maybe. As it's a little bit of a pro game. I feel like it's like that too. I think it's like it would be nothing, Babs, Lily, and then me, depending on what the game is. If it's like shooting games and survival games, it's definitely in that order. I am at the bottom of those ones because I'll get lost in the first 10 seconds of the game. Even with the map in the corner, I'll still get lost, you know? I feel like everyone else has to tether me to them so then I do not fall off of a cliff. I was hoping you'll remember. I think I've seen the movie 4 or 5 times. Really? Yeah, I think I've only seen it once. I do remember it being really funny though. That's all I can say. Shooting is Babs and Lily, then nothing, then a cliff. You do have a point. That is it. I'll probably have issues trying to figure out how to climb up the cliff. So you're not wrong there. This is why I am a farming girly and not a shooting girly, you know? Use your hands, duh. With these noodle arms? No. I'll probably try to find a way to go around it. Yeah. time is it? Oh, we are getting... Oh, it's really late. Okay, maybe I should probably call it here. So then you guys all can rest. Yeah, it's almost 11. Yeah, I just looked at the time. I'm like, oh, it's getting late. The only thing I have going for me is my stubbornness and willpower to fight to my dying breath. Hey, but that's called resilience, you know? We know that you will have our backs. You'll get us to like the final destination. Thank you for stream. No, thank you guys for staying for so long. Happy birthday again. Thank you. And thank you for all the birthday wishes. I really do appreciate it. It was nice chatting. I don't do this as often, in all honesty, of just having a straight just chatting stream. So this is always nice, having like a relaxing time to just talk about like random things and like go off topic and talk about other stuff. You can watch Napoleon Dynamite with Nistra. It's a family-friendly thing. I don't think Nistra will watch it. Nistra is all into cartoons, all into Disney animated future films. So she'll probably see the dude and be like, "No, I don't want to watch it." Happy birth now, not just for your anniversary next. Oh, not gonna lie, I totally forgot about my anniversary because I'm like, oh yeah, okay, this month is important. I got birthday, and now I'm like, great, now I have anniversary to figure out. Maybe I'll just do a hand cam for anniversary. We'll finish building the other dog. I feel like that will probably be a nice anniversary thing to do. How do you forget your anniversary? It's more of like, I forget that it's so close with my birthday because they're all both in the same month. For some reason, I always think that anniversary is always like the next month, but it's not. So yeah, it's just because they're so close together. I'm just like, oh, I have to think about like what to do for my birthday, and it's like, oh wait, a couple weeks afterwards I have to figure out what to do for like anniversary. But yeah, definitely this year for anniversary won't be anything like super crazy. I feel like my creativity is like lacking right now. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Birthday, anniversary, membership. Oh, yeah, and the membership, yeah. So many things that are happening back to back. I'm like, wait. All right. So many exciting things, exciting that's happening from yeah. There's a lot of things. It's just kind of like I forget that like, yeah, membership is like around this time too. Oh, it's just super busy. April is the busiest time for you. It is. I kind of, in all honesty, I think I already said this before. In all honesty, I kind of wish I pushed like anniversary or like debut to like the next month. You know? So then it's like I don't have like so many things in 1 month to do. But you know, good thing we didn't put debut on my birthday. Because then that would really suck, because it's guaranteed we'll never get to do a stream on my birthday for debut stuff. It's not a lot. What do you mean 3 is? It's not. In a sense, it's just like they're like back to back, right? Because then it's like I don't get like a month in between to think about like to flush out a good idea if I want to do anything like big. So I think that's what I meant. They're like so close together that when I think of an idea, I have to quickly jump on it if I want it to happen, is what it is. You just call it a gaming stream. I just chatting, but when do you ever get like a lovely 3 hours of me just yapping away? You only get maybe like an hour of that in between, the beginning and the end of a gaming stream. Uh, didn't you sit on debut for a long time? Shh. Don't remind me on that. Yes, I did actually sit on it for a long time. I think it was like 6 months. Yeah, I sat on it for 6 months because I was so scared. Which now that I think about it, like after doing this for almost 3 years, when I think about how I was so scared in the beginning, I'm like, why? Why was I so scared? Like, this is actually really fun to do, but like in the beginning, it's like, why was I so scared of like just like turning on like the computer and just going live? But yeah, I still kind of a little bit kick myself for sitting on it for so long, but then I kind of don't, because if I didn't sit on it, I wouldn't have met like Lily and like Nothing and Babs at the time that I did. So in the end, it was a good thing I sat on it. Yeah, no. Like sometimes I actually get these moments where I like think about like, VTubing, and I'm just thinking that the stars did align. Because in all honesty, if I started earlier, I don't think I would have been able to meet like, yeah, Lily, Babs, and Nothing. And like our friend group, we wouldn't have this friend group that we have. Which then I would feel like so bad, because I'm like, who would I play these games with then? Yes. The stars have aligned. I have a really good friend group. And, we get to play more games together, which is nice. I get to play like multiplayer games. Isn't it fate that we all met? I know. Sometimes I think about it. I think real hard about like how we all met, and it's just like crazy how we did. Okay, no, I shall go now before I become too like, reminiscing too much. Well, forgetting about chat already. No, it's not that too. Like, I also think about like, chat too, and how like you guys found me at different times, and like what brought you guys to my channel, which also like throws me off, because of like some of you guys were brought in here through like, Xenoblade. Some of you guys were brought in here by Pokemon. Some of you were brought in by like Minecraft. And it's just like so many of these like, random streams that I decided to do that, you guys were able to like catch me. Minecraft, I know. Minecraft. Don't know that game. I didn't find you, and if I didn't find you and get introduced to Babs and Lily and Nothing, I would be sad. And that's the thing too. I feel like that's like all our communities are like so interconnected in some way that it's like if we didn't find each other, this whole community wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. Anyways, don't go. Wait, okay. Don't do anything crazy, Palm. Think about your wallet. Every time you say that, I worry. I do wish my first message were better, because looking back now, it's just... Wait, let me double check. Can I... Oh, channel activity. Does it go any further back? Oh, it needs to load. It needs to load all the way to the first message. Oh no. Okay, I guess it won't load. Pom, thank you for using your membership redeem. Happy birthday well, happy birthday to Big Sis too. I will. I will tell her that the internet people had said happy birthday to her too. I'll just be for me to know now. I just need to just let the YouTube comment thing load up to the really first one. Wow, internet people, not my name, but okay. I feel like if I use your name, my sister will give me like the side eye and like, who is this person? Why are you talking about me? Like to these people. Yeah, tell her Alex/Charlie wishes her a happy birthday. Oh my god. You know, in all honesty, if I said that, she'll be like, who the hell is this person? And then it will open more of a rabbit hole. It's like, who the hell is Alex? Your admirer? And then she'll be like, sorry, I'm taken. She is married. Anyways, just go. Yeah, okay, I should go. I'm like, wait, maybe I can chat for a bit. No, it is already 11. I shall leave now. Thank you everyone for staying so long. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Have a wonderful good night and a amazing Friday. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. I'm like, what day am I streaming this week? Sunday. You've been chatting for a bit, but it's not enough apparently. But all right, I'll leave now. Thank you everyone for staying so long. I really do appreciate it. All right, goodbye everyone. Bye. Bye.